Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome once again. Nice guys finished last. Now let's take a look at Alexander Isak, Wissa, and Marc Guehi. Now look at the way Alexander Isak behaved, and he got the move he wanted. I mean, this guy, he traveled, left his club. He didn't even attend any preseason game. I mean, the guy was just bad in the whole saga. I can't say he was innocent, but he got the move he wanted. Look at Wissa. Wissa was like, I'm not going to play for Brentford again. I'm not going to train. I put up a statement, talk about promises and verbal agreement and stuff like that, broken promises, and he got the move he wanted. You see? Now let's look at Marc Guehi. Marc Guehi is a good boy. He went to school. He wrote his exam. He did not copy in the exam. And yes, he's doing well, but he's not getting that promotion that he needs. He's supposed to be a Liverpool player already, but he's still in Crystal Palace. Why? Because someone said he can't go. Okay, let me just give you a breakdown. Oliver Glasner, the coach of Crystal Palace, he refused Marc Guehi to leave Crystal Palace. He said if Guehi goes, he's going to quit his job. He said he's going to leave. He's not going to be manager at Crystal Palace anymore, because if you look at things and we're honest, and he has the right to say things like this, because he came into the club, Crystal Palace, from Eintracht Frankfurt, and he didn't have any support financially, and he won the FA Cup with those guys, with those players, and he also won the Community Shield against Crystal Palace, Charity Shield against Crystal Palace, and now he's having a good start to the Premier League. He drew a game against Chelsea, drew another one against Nottingham Forest, and he defeated Aston Villa yesterday 3-0, or was it on Sunday? 3-0. So if you look at it, he has every right to make demands like this. It looks like rude behavior, but Oliver Glasner is more important right now, and you can't lose him because you want to make some cool 35 million. And we know that he didn't get a replacement, which is the Eagle guy from Brighton that chose West Ham over Crystal Palace, and that's why he said he has to go. So if you look at it, he's in his own right to say he will go if Marc Guehi does not come back to Crystal Palace, and that's why the deal did not come through. But if Marc Guehi behaved like a nuisance, if he protested, if he came on Twitter or on Instagram and wrote some things and protested, asked his agents to just say things that he's not going to come back to Crystal Palace. No, he was a good boy, he was a captain, was very responsible, and he behaved well, and he didn't get the move he wanted. So it's like, if you obey the rules in life and you do the right thing, you are probably not going to be a rich kid. But if you do some illegal things, you steal, you scam somebody, defraud somebody, or whatever, you're going to make the cool millions that we all need as young men. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. So although Marc Guehi can get a heavy cut next transfer window, because maybe we'll leave as a free agent next summer, or he'll go for a little bit less in the January transfer window. So it's as if he missed his move because he was well behaved and he didn't disobey. And that's how everybody should be. I think Marc Guehi is a good example, despite how it turned out to be, but it is what it is. So nice guys finished last once again. Marc Guehi stays at Crystal Palace, by Alexander Isak and your Wissa, the bad boys, get their move. Although Brentford got what they deserve, 55 million for that striker, who I think is worth it because he scored 19 goals last season in the Premier League. And Newcastle got about 125 million pounds, which is about maybe 145 million euros. So, which is a good deal. And also got 5 million solidarity payments. So it's about maybe 150 million euros. So you can look at it like that and say, if you disobey the rules, you're going to get rewarded for it. But if you behave well, no reward for it. It is what it is, man. Now let's look at another player. Let's look at Raheem Sterling. So what's going to happen with Raheem Sterling? He didn't go to any club. He didn't go to Fulham. He didn't go to West Ham. All the links that were given, he didn't take anyone. He didn't go to Saudi Arabia because he doesn't like the lifestyle there. He didn't go to Turkey because he doesn't want to live in Turkey. He prefers to be in London, and he didn't have any contract. So does it mean that Raheem Sterling is not going to play football till January? Wow, that guy, I don't know whether he wants to retire, but he's getting his cool cash. 300k every week, 300,000 pounds every week for not playing anything. That's good money, man. Chelsea better bring this guy back to the team, or you're going to be wasting money every week. 300k every week. And this other guy, Jadon Sancho, he was supposed to take a pay cut at Chelsea. He refused. He refused to take a pay cut. We saw clubs like Juventus, Roma coming for Jadon Sancho. He refused. He refused to go outside England. And now he's got his move to Aston Villa. and Aston Villa is going to pay 80% of his wages. Manchester United will pay the remaining 20%. So he didn't lose any money. You see, he's smart. He's smart. So cool ones for Raheem Sterling and Jadon Sancho. I think that's what it's all about now. So look, when we talk about player power, club power, it is written. It is what it is, man. Player power is always bigger than club power because the club wants to make profit. The club is a business, and if the player has value, then the player is going to misbehave. You don't see any player that does not really have much market value causing trouble in his football club. They are usually calm. When a player is like scoring goals, keeping clean sheets, and doing his job properly, you see that he wants to go to a higher level, and that's when you start hearing things like verbal agreements and stuff like that. But what this transfer window has shown me in general is that player power is bigger than club power. So whether I like it or not, it is what it is, man. Everybody's just trying to see how they can make their money. So Marc Guehi stays in Crystal Palace for 1 more year, while Alexander Isak and Wissa get their move to Newcastle and Liverpool respectively. So, and we also have the Sterling and the Jadon Sancho who are still getting their 100% salary without taking a pay cut. I think Sterling's one is even the best because man is not going to play any football and is going to be getting 300k every week. And Jadon Sancho is still in the Premier League and still collecting 250k every week without taking a pay cut. So you see, he was wise at the end of the day not to play for Chelsea. So you see, you get what you want if you protest, if you insist that this is what you want. Your value is what you say you are worth, and you don't play by the rules of the game. That way, you're going to make it. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.